Alright everyone, and welcome to the Highland Collector YouTube channel. Now earlier today Hasbro held their yearly Hasbro Pulse Con livestream, and during this year's event the Black Series team revealed some pretty amazing figures. So in this video I just wanted to go over everything newly revealed for the Black Series, and give my opinions on these new figures. Starting with probably one of my favourite characters from the Ahsoka show, that being Baylan Skoll, who we did know was releasing due to the mural artwork on the box art of Marek, but Baylan will be number 9 in the ever-growing Ahsoka line, and this figure just looks incredible. The only downside I'd say there is to this figure is the fact that he is missing his cape, which is a shame. I really would have liked to see a soft goods cape included. But everything else about this figure is amazing. The head sculpt looks good and has a super likeness to the late great Ray Stevenson. The body is a whole new sculpt to properly portray his bigger, broader build, and his armour of course looks perfect, and that's because it's just so unique as it gives us vibes of medieval knights. And furthermore, the teal rust paint on the torso looks really good as well, and I really enjoy the contrast between that and the black, and I think they did a much better job here than what they did with Marek. And finally, his only accessory is his lightsaber, which is the same one that came with Darth Malgus with that really long blade. And although the colour of the blade here is definitely red, in the final release the hue of the lightsaber will be more orange, to more accurately represent the one seen in the show. And now we can't have Baylan without his apprentice Shin Hati, who will be number 10 in the Ahsoka line, and this one looks pretty good too. I don't think the head sculpt is quite up to scratch, and I think Baylan's definitely looks a lot better, because there is definitely something off about this one. But apart from that, this is a pretty decent figure. Her armour is nice, although with the colour scheme being mostly beige, it doesn't look super appealing, and it does come off as a bit boring, especially compared to other figures. But despite this, I'm sure next to Baylan, they will both look great together. Yet again, like Baylan, she also could have really benefited from some soft goods robes. But these two are definitely one of the best parts of the Ahsoka show for me personally. I'm fairly happy with how they turned out for the most part. Again, I just wish they came with some soft goods. But these guys will be releasing in the main line and will be available in spring 2024. Now the last set of figures revealed was actually the new archive wave, which will include Bo-Katan, X-Wing pilot Luke, A New Hope Darth Vader, and also the classic Stormtrooper. Now the interesting thing here is that these will all be international exclusives, so basically they won't be available for purchase in North America, which does make this roster a bit more understandable, as some of these figures like Bo-Katan are harder to get in countries like the UK, whereas they are still available pretty much everywhere in the US. And although it's good they are actually looking out for international collectors, I think I speak for everyone when I say just give us a good archive wave with figures we actually want to see released again, like Captain Rex. So that actually does it for figure reveals, but we did get some pipelines which are extremely disappointing, as this feels more like another archive wave, as we're getting a newly moulded A New Hope Darth Vader, along with another Mandalorian from Season 3, which I guess will have some differences to the last one, and in addition to this we're also getting a Phase 1 Clone Trooper again, and also a Mandalorian Night Owl. Now apart from that Night Owl, we've seen all of this before, and that Night Owl isn't even that exciting, it's just gonna be another basic Mando repaint. But with this line, Hasbro wanted to redo important yet popular characters that new collectors should be able to easily get. Now I agree with this and I'm all for this, as there are definitely characters that should be available at all time. The characters they chose here we already have a ton of at the moment. Like Mando, we've gotten so many of him lately, and there's not much they can do to update the Book of Boba Fett one. And for Vader, we have tons of Vaders currently available in the market at the moment. In fact, they just revealed the archive release of the older New Hope Vader, so we've basically got him revealed twice today. And even with the Phase 1 Clone Trooper, we've got him fairly recently. Why not do some more commanders before re-releasing it again to the newbies? But anyway, this was some really shoddy pipeline reveals that got nobody hyped. Yeah, I'm actually jealous of the Vintage Collection's pipeline reveals, because that Clone Trooper 4-pack is going to be incredible, I just know it. Finally, we did get some roleplay items revealed, the first being an FX Sabine's lightsaber, which looks cool, but what looks even cooler is this Phase 2 Rex helmet, which looks phenomenal. I mean, it's about time they did this, and it definitely doesn't disappoint. This has to be one of the best helmets they've ever done, and is truly my favourite reveal of the day. It just looks superb, and I cannot wait to get this one. But yeah, I think that about does it for Black Series reveals at the 2023 Hasbro Pulse Con. Honestly, I was expecting a bit more. However, I am happy with a lot of the reveals we saw today. I think Baylan looks incredible, and Shin's pretty good as well. Obviously, the Captain Rex helmet is amazing, and by far my favourite reveal of the day. The archives are a bit meh, and also those pipelines just weren't it either. But let me know down below in the comments what you thought of PulseCon. But as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.